Hi there. So what I'm going to show you here is how you can use Spark today when you open it up and you get ready in order to set up a space that will make it very easy for you to present onto a Spark board. So what you can see here is our Spark application. Now we're going to click on this plus and we're going to say create a space. And we're going to create a space because we want to make sure that we can add people to this space later on and remove people. So let's name the space. Let's call it my big presentation. And I'm going to need to add at least one person to this space. So I can do things like, Allie, can you get that presentation slide we were working on? And that will mention her so that way she would get a notification within Spark. I know that you may not have other people working with you on Spark yet, but that will become the easiest way to prepare for using this space up on the Spark board. You can add in any sort of files. So if I just say I need a PowerPoint that I've been working on, maybe it's this one about iTalks, I should be able to drop that right in there and then hit enter, and then I'll upload this. When we upload things like that, you can render them inside the application itself to work on them. So if you're going back and forth, that'll be totally fine. This works for PNGs as well. So I can show you PNG. A single PNG. So you see it rendered right there. And I can click on it and then go through this presentation, right? That's here on the space, and then that can also show up on the board itself. So now we've got other actions within our activity dashboard. So here is where we might make a call if you're using it to actually work with someone. But the one thing I really want to call attention is whiteboard. So from here, you can start a new whiteboard, and if you have a mouse, this will be very, very nice, but we can create a simple whiteboard. In this case, I'm just going to draw a person. And they happen to be standing on a boat. Now you'll notice that I could do something like post a snapshot if I want to keep this in its in all of its glory right now, like that. But if I exit out, then you'll also see I can always go back into that whiteboard. And that whiteboard exists. And we can go back and we can edit with the different colors. We'll use this room later on when I'm showing you how we do things on the Spark board itself. Here's the Spark board. This is what it looks like. It's got 3 different functions: call, whiteboard, and show your screen. At first, we already set up that Spark space earlier on, and you've got some sort of a presentation that you might want to use on there. So what I'm going to do is on my phone, and you'll be able to see this, I can go into my big presentation. I'm going to then choose my activities, and I'm going to click on Open on Sparkboard. And when I do that, it pops up right here, and you'll see I've got now files and people, because I might want to see who's in the room or in the space, and I might want to get into my files. So this is what we were talking about beforehand. This is that same presentation. What we can see here is that I can go quickly between all the different ones over here. I can show you all the different stuff right there. And I can also flip up and back. And if there's something on it that is too big or too small, you can always resize. So very simple there. And from here you can access your whiteboards as well. That's why we use the spaces usually, because if you're working with a couple different people as you put things together, then you can find out, great, here's my whiteboard, the one I've got of the man, and if I grab a little pen, then I can come on here and I can get my hat, right? Or draw things with sensors and actual business processes and use what you would normally use for a whiteboard. So this is what we have here. That's how you open a space. And whenever you're done, you can either close the space here, or you can even hold down the home button, and then that will put everything to sleep, and it'll kick you out of the space so that way you can walk away and know that no one else can get into your data. Thanks very much. Good luck building.